weekend about here for most folks,
sure
and
is.
it's been hot. We know that, but at
Yes.
least we had a little bit of relief today.
We did. We got a little bit of an outflow from one of the thunderstorms, cooled us off down to 78 degrees. But as we told you at 5, that wasn't going to last long. And our temperatures are rebounding already even as we speak. Beautiful, beautiful out there on the Gulf waters. I'll tell you what, a nice little stroll during the setting sun would be a beautiful thing. The coast is going to be pretty quiet. Most of the activity now occurring in inland areas. Taking a look at daytime high temperature today, boy, was it ever warm, 96 degrees. Normally we'd be at about 90, so significantly above the average. High sun angles, fairly clear skies for hours on in this morning. Not a lot of rainfall during the morning hours. All those things contributing together to give us that daytime high temperature. And then the thunderstorms came through, and goodness, we did drop, but now we're rebounding. Picked up 10 degrees in an hour or so just because of that high sun angle and warmer air temperatures flowing in. 71-degree dew point still making it feel kind of sticky out there. Most of the activity occurring in inland areas right now. Coastline looks quiet. Don't have a lot of activity across the entire state. I think this time next week, certainly by Tuesday, you'll see a line of storms, probably pretty solid, stretching from north to south along the spine of the state. Currently, the big storms are in inland areas. As I mentioned, most everything along the coast has settled down pretty nicely now. We might see some of the outflow from some of these larger storms. One right now near Wauchula, producing some fairly heavy rainfall, lots of lightning pops, as well as some small-sized hail as well. Also, one little system just to the south of Arcadia. Both of these are pretty much stationary. They're going to rain out in place, but if you're traveling on any of the roads surrounding those, you could certainly see some ponding of water. High pressure, the dominant weather feature right on our latitude, bringing us that kind of calm wind regime, allowing for clear morning skies, lots of daily sunshine, insulation heating up our atmosphere pretty nicely into above average temperatures. That will change over the course of the next several days as high pressure moves out into the Atlantic and to the north of us. When that happens, we start to see a more southerly flow around the underbelly of this high southeasterly. And that tends to bring the storms that build inland along the sea breeze front and push them back to the coastline as the sea breeze collapses during the later part of the day. So everybody, inland and coastal residents, gets chance for seeing some shower and thunderstorm activity. That'll happen next week. Until then, status quo right in through the weekend. A few strong, slow-moving storms in inland areas mostly. Mostly dry near the coast, maybe an isolated morning shower. And then better rain chances next week is what we have to look forward to. Weather highlights that'll carry you through the weekend. Distribution of rainfall mostly in inland areas over the course of the weekend, with the severe weather threat located nowhere near the state of Florida. But if you're traveling to the Atlanta airport tomorrow, there may be a few stronger storms around, delaying some air travel. Big thunderstorms created a little bit of cloud cover. We have a mix of sun and clouds out there right now. Tropics look great right through the weekend. Saharan dust combined with some drier air aloft and some strong winds not allowing anything to grow there. So northwest wind coming in at about 5 to 10 will bring a light chop with 2-foot seas. Nice weather. Evening tides an 11:19 low tide. High tide tomorrow morning at 5:20. And our rain chances go up next work week. Scott?